Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about the latest Fortnite Battle Royale news, and we're bringing back the series of keeping you guys updated on the top Fortnite Battle Royale news taking place right now. Now this isn't going to be competitive news. Some of it will be, for example tournament names and stuff like that and the prize pool, but none of it will be focusing on pros or anything like that. The majority of it will be focusing on map changes, storyline content, gameplay changes, and all that good stuff that you get when you actually play Fortnite for yourself rather than actually watching other YouTubers. Now obviously you guys know that I do a map change series and a storyline series on the channel. They come out completely randomly, basically when there's a new map change or new storyline change, and I'm going to obviously priority them over this, but I will produce this on some of the same days as them as well if there is good enough news going around the community, or because I pretty much am as well. There is so much, well, there is loads going on. First off, I want to say basically you can actually get a free thing in. You'll just get it when you log in. I'm not going to put any screenshots for that on screen, but if you haven't already completed your 14 days of summer Christmas time, that's my goal for it. So let's see if we can hit that. It'd be absolutely awesome if we can get there. You guys absolutely rock. We really have been supporting the channel, and if you want to support me even further, going into code PostboxPat into the item shop, we roughly have about 2,000 supporters, and it'd be absolutely amazing if we could get up to 3,000. So feel free to go and do that. But anyway, let's carry on with the news. So the next bit of news we've got is Fortnite poses. Now this was actually tweeted, and as we all know, they do usually add a new thing to it. For example, we've had wraps, we've had all sorts of different, or when I say that, you know, harvesting tools. Not exactly, obviously we've had weapons for. Now there is so much news going around. One of my favorite bits of news is the brand new Nintendo Switch Lite. Now if you're a Nintendo Switch Fortnite player, this could be handy for you guys, or if you're thinking of getting an downside with the Lite, you can't put it on your TV, so it's a handheld device only, but I bet that at all. And I'm thinking, you know, wow, why are people queuing up for this? And it's enter into that exactly, unless you play obviously in the competitive type mode, the arena. But yes, Tree are on the actual PC, so they are looking at doing tournaments just separately for console and mobile, just because obviously when you are playing on a PC, it gives you well, not for everybody, but for the majority of people, they will say that it gives you an advantage. I know we've seen a bunch of amazing controller players, but considering just taking generally, that not everybody. So pretty cool concept there, guys, and we are excited for them tournaments. I don't think I'll be entering them, but if you're a good console or mobile player, be excited, because we potentially will see about this, because some of these do deserve a huge shout out and huge credit and more reach. So this one is a Postman one. Obviously I'm going to pick this one with my channel being Postbox Pat as the name for it. Obviously my real name's Patrick, but yes, this is an amazing skin. Now Postman Pat wasn't actually the original name for my channel or where the idea came from. I know a lot of people ask me this question all the time. The idea of my channel name actually came from a nickname which I had when I used to play tennis. My nickname was like the lamppost / postbox, because I used to just stand there and just daydream about games. Really, I didn't really used to play at all. It was back in school and stuff, kind of just chilled there, and you know, that was my nickname because I didn't really move, and I don't know why it was lamppost or postbox, but it was, and it was pretty cool, and I thought, you know, I'll use that in my channel, so I put Postbox Pat. Now Postman Pat, unfortunately, obviously is a big franchise, and at the time I didn't really consider that, and it is a child's thing, or TV show should I say. And I actually tweeted the real Postman Pat on Twitter saying hello brother, and he actually replied. That was a few years ago though. But yes, this skin concept is a Postman one, and I think that would be great for my channel. I would 100% buy this concept and really do like it, so that's why I'm putting it in today's video from Sir Drunkman. I really do want this to get out there because it's a great concept and it does deserve a place in Fortnite Battle Royale, and hopefully we will see something like this. So hype for that one there. And another great skin concept here, this one is a really cool one as well. This is the Margarita skin, a delivery skin. A little burst up for the large team rotation. It is 50-50 going live tomorrow, so do like to enjoy 4 kills and just to practice and have a lot of fun. I feel like them LTMs really are the core, solid enough for this playlist setup. We will continue this pattern foresee or influence your purchases. So I think coming from that perspective, you know, that's why this won't be added in. I know it would be a great feature, but obviously Fortnite is a free game, so they need the element of kind of going back, checking out the item shop, checking out the locker, what do you want to buy next and stuff like that. And I think that's what Fortnite is, and that's what I enjoy about Fortnite as well. You have the options to buy what you want in the item shop. You don't have to buy the game, but you can spend money in the item shop, which I'm sure near enough 95% of you guys watching this video have spent at least some V-Bucks in the item shop. Hopefully with code PostboxPat, I don't know, but if you have, thank you very much, and much love and respect to you. But yeah, that's the core element of Fortnite, and a lot of people enjoy that, and I personally do love spending V-Bucks in the item shop as well on items that I love. For example, I bought the knee slapper emote today because I found it funny and I really enjoyed it, and I have not seen it before. I must have missed the day it got released. But But yeah, moving on to the final piece of news. It is the robot over at, obviously, the famous volcano location, as I always call it, Port Pressure Plant. Yes, the robot has now got a arm piece being added to it, and it is very exciting news because obviously we are so close from the robot being fully constructed. I'll be discussing more about it in a storyline video very, very soon. And a map change which I missed a few weeks ago was the solar panels at John Wick's base. Apparently the solar panels are new and I missed them, so yeah, there's a map change which you can see on screen which I missed. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this new kind of video type series thing which I want to bring out on the channel almost every other day or whenever there's news that I personally find interesting, I think that's what's cool about this series. I will cover news which I think is very interesting and is news which you probably have not heard of, but also is worth telling other people if you know it, because it's news that is actually exciting rather than just kind of small things which probably aren't going to happen. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in this video which I'm hoping to do the same sort of stuff in the future. It's exciting stuff, and these news videos do excite me as well to know what's coming in the future of Fortnite. So I think I'm going to continue this series. So it's going to be obviously called the Secret New Changes rather than the Secret Map Changes, and that's the name of the series. So keep up to date with all the latest Fortnite news and stuff with this brand new series which is going to be popping on my channel. I do hope you guys enjoyed it and you are excited to see this series in the future. And yeah, just keep updated with everything Fortnite related by hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and staying tuned on the channel. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down below end of video and that'll let me know if you've made it right to the end, and I'll be sure to heart some of your comments who've made it right to the end. Thank you everyone who's been watching, and once again, this is Postbox Pat signing out.